Hi, Mark Bruno again at Printing News and PrintingNews.com, day 2 of Graph Expo. And joining us is John Fulena, who's VP of Production Printing at Ricoh.
Hi, Mark.
Welcome, John. Welcome back.
Thanks. Glad to be here.
It's been quite a few busy few days here, lots of product announcements.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about how you're touting these products here at the show and what people can expect at the booth.
Well, last year at Graph, we had a lot of major announcements with some of our products, the C7100 series, C9100 series, and the VC60000. And this year, we're actually showing those products in a different light, in that we've had some success with them and we've had some installations. So now we're, like the C7100, for example, we're really focused on the 5-color, and there's a lot of samples in the booth that have been produced by our customers, as well as some of the education tools that we've created, a 5-color kit, as well as some educational videos that teach customers how to prepare files and actually how to produce these very high quality prints. We also made a couple of announcements. We've got some new products, our black and white series, the 8100. Okay. The 8100E series was introduced and launched, or announced, I should say, the other day. We made some enhancements to that product line, giving it some better capabilities and some enhanced capabilities, thus the little E on it for enhanced. And we've also, probably the most significant thing is the ability to connect to some third-party finishing devices through an interface box that Ricoh has developed, which really substantially decreases the time to market for some of those third-party products like CP Borg and Duplo and Wattkiss.
Okay, interesting. You mentioned the Pro VC60000, which is a digital inkjet device, correct?
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit more about that, John?
Sure.
Not just that press, but Ricoh's inkjet strategy in general.
Yeah, sure. So the VC60000, as I said, we actually announced it last year. It is a fully four-color inkjet system, continuous feed, that really has been developed for the graphic arts market. And I'm happy to say we've placed several since we announced it last year. As a matter of fact, there was an article in this morning's Show Daily about OSG, which is our very first installation in North America. That product has taken off pretty well. It's for very high volumes. It's a strategy that we're looking to take, look at offset pages that are migrating to digital, variability that's required for some of those pieces like direct mail, etc. But it is a higher volume type of a device. The finishing capabilities that you can put on it are, I don't want to use the word limitless, but there's quite a few of them, and it really comes down to the application. But it has the capability of producing very high quality inkjet 4/4 color prints.
And when you say high volume, what kind of range are we talking?
We're talking millions a month. The cut sheet devices that we have run into a million plus a month. Those continuous feed devices, you've got to be doing a substantial volume in order to justify it. But if it's also a specialty application and things like that, every case is a little bit different. But the higher volumes in the millions a month is typically what we're looking for.
John, I think when most commercial printers think of Ricoh, they probably think of digital presses and toner devices.
Sure.
So tell us a little bit about inkjet and how it's playing into your business model and how you guys envision inkjet in the future.
Well, I don't know if you know this, Mark, but Ricoh is a very significant player in the inkjet head technology market. So what we've done is, obviously we just talked about the VC60000, those are our inkjet heads. But we also develop inkjet heads for wide format devices. So we have a relationship with Mamaki, and we have two products, our 4160 and 4130, which is actually manufactured by Mamaki using Ricoh technology inside of it. We also have the Mamaki JFX 500 in the booth, and we also sell the smaller version, the 200. That is also Ricoh inkjet technology. So one of the things that we're trying to focus on is to take advantage of some of that technology-driven expertise that we have and incorporate it into products. The latex wide format was a new entrance for us about a little over a year ago. We still have the xerography based AEC products, and we'll continue to market those as well. We've got a couple of new ones coming out, but we really are focused on that inkjet because that seems to be where the growth is today.
And in terms of of trends, this year and moving on into 2016, just overall in the industry, whether it's on the xerographic side or inkjet. What are your customers seeing? What are you seeing? What can we expect from Ricoh in the coming months?
Well, we obviously will continue to update the products, whether they're our toner-based products or inkjet-based products. Our products go through a life cycle just like anybody else's. We'll continue to make enhancements. We are focused a lot on, when I said we talked a little bit about the inkjet, some of the things we will have some new inks for the wide format devices at the beginning of the calendar year. That'll be specific to our products. We're also looking at a lot more workflow automation and reducing the number of steps in a production cycle to get to those printing devices. So what we're really trying to do is build the front end, the printing devices, the finishing devices as whole solutions and bring those whole solutions to market. Whether they be toner-based, inkjet-based, it really depends on the market and the vertical requirements that our customers bring to us.
Right. Well, John, thank you for spending some time with us. Traffic looks like it's pretty brisk here today.
Absolutely.
So hopefully a lot of it will wind up in your direction over there.
We hope so too. Thanks, Mark, very much.
John.